Hey guys, and welcome back to another new beauty releases video. In today's video we have a lot of new products to talk about, but this time around it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to do less categories. I feel like most of the products which I have to talk about fall into three different categories. So we're going to keep it more products in each category and less categories in general. The first one is going to be I'm glad they made this. This category actually has the most number of products. Then we have the That's Unique category, which has still a decent amount of products but not as much. And then the least the category which has the least amount of products is the I'll Pass category. So we're going to start on a good note and then we're going to kind of end on a bad note. Or maybe I could do I'm glad they made this, then I'll do I'll Pass, and then in the end I can do That's Unique, so we still end on a good note. That's a better route I feel like to go with. So anyways, we have a lot of products to talk about, so without any further ado, let's dive right into it. In the first category, which is I'm glad they made this, I'm going to start with Nykaa's Sparkling Stars collection. Now this is another one of the ranges. I feel like every single time I do one of these videos, I'm talking about a new Bath & Body collection from them. In these collections, they have a body wash, body lotion, body mist and a perfume. Now the Sparkling Stars collection is very similar to In the Stars, if you remember, from Bath & Body Works. I was a little bit younger when this collection had come out, and I think I got a decant of the body mist from a decant page which I used to talk a lot about. The page still exists. I just don't buy decants from them anymore, not for any reason. I actually love Anissa, who's the owner of that page, but I'm just not into buying and trying out a lot of new perfumes recently. Actually very recently I got back into it, but otherwise I'm not big into trying out new perfumes. So anyways, coming back to this collection, the reason I put it in the I'm glad they made this category is because I feel like Nykaa has pretty good quality Bath & Body products, and they are also more inexpensive as compared to Bath & Body Works, which I feel like have good products, but they are a little bit more expensive, at least for the Indian market and for the Indian I think main demographics. So yes, that's the reason I'm glad that we have a more affordable version of it, and I will try it out and let you know if I think they are similar to each other or not. But let's move on next to Himalaya's range, and this I feel like is very the reason I'm putting it in the I'm glad I made this category, first of all, is because Himalaya has very like basic, simple, like 2000s kind of products. So for them to launch something that is more in tune with 2020, even with like the late 2010s finally, is a big deal. So they have their Acne Clear range. Now this range has, I'll tell you all the products that are in the range. We have a moisturizer, face wash, serum, and also like a spot treatment kind of a product. So I mean the serum and the the serum is more for like getting rid of hyperpigmentation, and then the breakout spot corrector is more for like active breakouts. So there are 4 different products in this range and it looks pretty cool. I don't mind trying out the spot corrector, maybe even the serum. I'm not very sure if I'll get the face wash and the moisturizer, because that I feel like is not that necessary, but the serum and the spot treatment I can probably get. Anyways, moving on next to, we have this brand Kimirica, which I have heard quite a bit about. I have actually bought stuff as well, not for personal consumption but more for like gifts, because I think most of the stuff that they make are really good gifting options. Now there are 2 products, I think I'll talk about them together because they both fall into this category. The gifting product is actually the hand wash and hand lotion set. Now there are a couple of different variants, and I feel like this will make a great gift for like Diwali season, even like Christmas time as well. If you know someone, this would also I think make a great housewarming gift. If I would also say maybe wedding gift, especially if it is not someone who you're very close to, then you could buy them different stuff. But usually if it's a couple who's going to move into a new house or something, it would kind of make sense to do like a wedding plus housewarming gift and give something like this, because it looks very luxe. I don't think people would want to buy this for themselves unless and until they love to splurge on home stuff, but it would make a great gift for, I feel like, anyone and everyone. So this is one that I'm glad that they have made, and I think I will be also buying this to gift to other people, not for my own self for sure. And then Kimirica also launched a whole set of EDPs, and I saw that they also have a discovery set, so you can actually try out the perfumes before you end up buying a full size. So I'm glad they have the travel size, like not travel size but the discovery set, as well as full size perfumes. So yes, that's Kimirica. Moving on to brands which I'm always talking about, Dermaco has their triple actives anti-dandruff shampoo. Now this is I mean, I like to see Dermaco and like these kind of brands basically step into more hair care. I might not buy it for myself personally, but if you are someone who's looking for something like this, then I think it's a really great option that you can check out. Moving on and talking about perfumes again. Now this is a launch which literally blew my mind, and I was so excited. I was jumping with joy when I saw this range. So Nykaa has launched a perfume range, and this is not the first time they have done it obviously, but this is the first time that they have done something which like instantly has grabbed my attention so hardcore. They have an entire range of basically gourmand fragrances, and all the fragrances are basically, I want to say, Kayali inspired, because they have a cherry fragrance, they have a pistachio fragrance, they have a vanilla fragrance, they have a caramel fragrance, and they have a candy marshmallow fragrance. These are all scents which Kayali has done obviously, and also all these scents are very popular right now in the market. So to have a brand like Nykaa, which makes very good perfumes by the way, and also be like have it be at an affordable price point which is like under 1,000 rupees is mind-blowingly amazing. And I know for a fact that I'm going to definitely pick out at least a cherry one, because I want to know if it's a Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupe. I always want to try out every single cherry fragrance and find out if it's a Tom Ford Lost Cherry dupe, to be very honest. So this is something I'm going to definitely be picking up. But again, I'm glad that they have the entire range, because maybe you're not a cherry lover, maybe you don't love Tom Ford Lost Cherry as much as I do, but you can find a pistachio fragrance, a caramel fragrance, a vanilla fragrance, all at a very affordable price point from a brand which makes really good perfumes. So we have that. And then continuing on the same like perfumey route, basically we have something that I just randomly ended up seeing. I don't think it's a new launch per se, it could be, I don't very well remember, but I saw this on Nykaa. It's the, if you are familiar with Leo Wattagirl, the same brand Wattagirl launch a roll-on, like underarm roll-on basically, and this is called Vanilla Twist. Now I have my favorite Chemist at Play roll-ons which I always grab for and reach for all the time, but with winters basically you're in just a couple of months, I feel like I wouldn't mind getting this Vanilla Twist roll-on just to have a more sweeter gourmandy roll-on for my underarms. And I can obviously try out the formula and see. I'm not expecting it to be like the Chemist at Play roll-on where it's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation and stuff. Not hyperpigmentation, I'm sorry, underarm pigmentation. I'm not expecting it to be that, but if it smells good, smells nice and sweet, it could be a good option for the winter time. Moving on next, let's talk about Minimalist. Minimalist has a new product and in a new category altogether, and it's a cleansing oil. This is their Marula oil cleansing oil. Now I'm not a cleansing oil person, I much prefer cleansing balms, but I know Minimalist has a cult following, and I feel like a lot of people who are like hardcore Minimalist stans, if they wear makeup as well, they would love to have a cleansing oil. And again, if you're a cleansing oil person, you would love this. If you prefer a cleansing balm instead, I would say skip on this, because we have another cleansing balm new launch which I'm going to talk about in just a second. But before that, something that I'm also very glad that we have is from Lacto Calamine, and I was so happy to buy this. In fact, I'm going to definitely buy this, I can tell you that, maybe not immediately but in a while. This is their Brightening plus Moisturizing Gel, and this is a vitamin C gel moisturizer. If you know me, you know I love vitamin C in a moisturizer, because it's like a 2-in-1 step. So I love trying out basically pairing a niacinamide serum, a vitamin C gel cream, and a sunscreen in my routine all together. I feel like it's the perfect holy trifecta for me. So Lacto Calamine also has very affordable skincare, I feel like, so that's why I'm really happy that they have launched this. Moving on next, we have some more makeup. So Nykaa has their matte to last range, if you guys know, and of course it's one of the OG liquid lipstick ranges that they have. They have launched bullet lipsticks also. So continuing in the same vein, they now have lip liners. It has all the classic shades like Madras, Kapi, Bombay, I think there's Kashi, Rukmini. It doesn't have all the shades, but it has, I think, most of the shades, and then of course the ones that they don't have, they might eventually later on launch if this range does really well. Of course I won't be picking it up for myself personally, but if you are someone who likes lip liners, this is actually a retractable lip liner as well, so I prefer those compared to like the wooden ones. I think they had wooden lip liners earlier. It was called like the Lips Don't Lie lip liners or something like that, but now they have retractable lip liners which look amazing. Moving on next, I mentioned Chemist that plays roll-ons earlier, so I'm really glad to tell you that they actually have the roll-on in a 75 ml size now. I was kind of surprised to see that they only have 75 ml in the aqua variant, and they should definitely launch the 75 ml size in the other variants also. Like, my favorites are the fragrance free, the peach, and the white jasmine one. So if any of these variants come in 75 ml sizes, I will definitely pick it up. The aqua one I'm not going to personally pick up, at least as of right now. Moving on next, we also have something from Earth Rhythm, which I literally saw this morning. The next two launches, by the way, are like brand new, right off the shelf. So we have Earth Rhythm launch hair growth serums, so like the Pilgrim, the Dermaco, like, you know, all those hair growth serums that help with you know, like your receding hairline if you have some bald patches and stuff. So this one actually comes in a 50 ml bottle, which I much prefer to the 30 ml because it's like more quantity that you're getting. And of course the biggest size is the Pilgrim one that comes in the 100 ml one, but 50 ml I think is still a good deal. And I should compare the pricing of the Earth Rhythm one with the Pilgrim one to see which one is cheaper, and then accordingly I will, you know, go ahead and repurchase that, because I always make sure I'm just getting my best, like the best bang for your buck in terms of these things. And then the last launch, like I told you, there is a cleansing balm new launch, so if you're interested in cleansing balms versus cleansing oils, then stay tuned. Nykaa has launched their makeup melter, and there is already one product in this range, which is the bi-phased eye makeup remover, or like even for lip makeup you can use it. Like, it's basically like a Garnier oil in what is that, oil infused micellar water. It's basically the same thing that Nykaa is doing. Now Nykaa has a makeup melter cleansing balm, and this has that same packaging which like the Dew one has, the Solve Labs one has. There's also like a K-Beauty brand which has that cleansing balm, which has that nice top, like it's the airless pump one. So yes, now I was kind of surprised to see the price point of this. I wish it would be under 500 rupees, but it's not. I think it's mainly because of the packaging, and if they do refills in this packaging, I can justify the price point for sure. Will I go ahead and buy this? Not for myself personally, because I've moved away from cleansing balms. My Foxtale Daily Dew It is a staple for me, and I don't want to stop using that whatsoever and go back to like having a double cleanse routine. I'm very happy with my 2-in-1, like just one step instead of doing 2 different steps. So I won't be picking up this, I won't be picking this up for myself personally, but I'm really glad that they have launched this, and I'm also really happy about the price point. Kind of, I wish it was a little bit more cheaper, but I think eventually they'll start doing buy one get ones on these products as well, so you can get it for a cheaper price that way. Now let's move on to the I'll Pass category. We had so many products in the I'm glad they made this category. In the I'll Pass category, I have first of all Faye Beauty's Face Card Skin Tint. Now the name is really cool, and the product also looks decent, I would say. I'm not a skin tint person, so I think that's one reason why I'm like I'll pass. But yeah, apart from that, nothing about this product is like screaming to me. If you are interested in this product, then let me know, and if you've tried this product, also leave a review of it and your thoughts basically and your experience down below, because it would help other people out there to know and to understand. And we have one more product which is kind of similar. This is actually a tinted sunscreen, similar packaging but different, like it's marketed differently basically. So this is Foxtale's Perfect Match tinted fluid sunscreen. Now this product had a big launch party. There was a lot of hype. I have seen some reviews, not as many as I expected considering how big the launch party was. And like you guys know, I'm not into tinted sunscreens, so if they had a fluid sunscreen that was non-tinted, I would probably be interested to pick it up, but because it's a tinted fluid sunscreen, I'm going to be passing on this one. If you guys know, I'm not into tinted sunscreens in general. I feel like they look more weird on me than actually looking good. So that's my take on that. Moving on, we have some more Nykaa skincare. We have two toners. They have the OG classic like rose toner, which is very much again 2000s, and then we also have a Milky rice toner, which I'm again also not into, but I know Milky toners are having their moment in general in the global beauty space. So it's a good thing that Nykaa has an affordable alternative out here in the Indian market, which you can probably pick up. Our last product in the Alpass category is from Colorbar. They have an entire collection, and when I saw this, I'm like, again, who asked for this? Like, who needed this? But because I'm not doing that category this time, I put this in the Alpass category just to keep it a little bit less sassy. Now this is their Bolly Lights collection, and this collection, I have a lot of question marks basically about this collection. So I'll tell you all the products that are going to be in this collection. There is like a powder foundation looking product. There is a bullet lipstick. There is a liquid lipstick / lip gloss. Wait, let me tell you what all is there. So they have the Insta Glam Glow Glaze Primer. They have the Pore Perfecting Primer. They have the Flush and Blush Duo. They have a Metal Muse Glitter Lip Color. Glitter Lip Color, okay. They have a metal gloss, an eye pot, and yeah, each of these products comes with a bag to store it in, which is supposed to be stylish, but again, I didn't like a single product. Okay, so first you have like a stick primer looking thing, then you have this dual like two compacts basically, like back to back. There's a bullet glitter lipstick, there's a gloss, and then there's an eye pot. Okay, yeah, each of these products, like not a single product actually appealed to me at all, if I'm going to be very, very honest. So this is going to be a very, very, very easy skip from my side. I'm the least interested in this. Let's end on a good note. We have our That's Unique category. In this category, the first product is the K-Beauty Smooth and Blur Pressed Powder. Now this powder, when I first saw it, I'm like, it looks like a highlighter. Then I realized it's not a highlighter, it's a like pressed powder. But again, smooth and blur, and then the shimmery elements, they are kind of confusing me. I'm thinking, is this like Hourglass ambient lighting powder types? Maybe, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it looks like a unique product. I don't think we have anything similar in the Indian market, and I've also not seen a lot of people talking about it in general, so I don't know what exactly it's going to be like, but I don't think I'm going to be picking it up for myself personally. So that's that. Moving on, I've heard a lot about this brand Mior. I'm not quite sure. They have liquid lipsticks, which I've seen quite a bit on Instagram, but recently I saw their lip tattoos. So it's basically like the Wonderskin lip tattoos, if you know about that. It's basically like a blue or like a very bold color when you first put it on, but then you like peel it off. Basically there is like a spray, it comes along with, you apply that, let it dry, then you spray it on, and then it comes off basically, like it's a peeling tattoo, and then you have a tint that it leaves behind on the lips. I'm actually wearing a lip marker today and I'm not very impressed by it, so I again don't know what this lip tattoo is going to be like. I don't mind trying it out just to try it out, but I don't think it's going to be like a holy grail. For me, it's not like a new holy grail like lip product. In general, something that I'm going to like, that's the only one that I use, declutter everything else in my collection. No, it's just going to be like a fun product, which I don't mind trying out. So let's see. I put it in That's Unique category because I don't think we have a lip tattoo, like a Wonderskin lip tattoo kind of product in the Indian market. Moving on, next we have an advent calendar. Now I have seen some luxury brands do advent calendars, but again not many which are available here in India. But we have a more, I want to say affordable in like air quotes, because I think I saw the price of this advent calendar somewhere and I was like, okay, this is not affordable, because I think some of the products in here are more like luxury prices. But Nykaa has an advent calendar, so if I can find, let me tell you how much this is priced at and what are the products that are in here. Okay, so this post doesn't say the pricing, but I think I saw a post, right, with the pricing. Okay, so somewhere it says that so there's a post where it says the products are valued at 33,500 rupees, like 499, but the advent calendar actually costs 20,000 rupees. So 20,000 for an advent calendar is actually still a lot of money. But there are a lot of expensive products actually in this advent calendar. There is nothing affordable. There's a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. There is something from Pixie. It's like a blush. There's a Smashbox primer. There are two primers actually from Smashbox. Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. K-Beauty is like I think the most affordable thing in here. There's a MAC Strobe Cream, Lineage Lip Mask, Beauty of Joseon Sunscreen, the cult favorite one, Clinique Moisture Surge, Lancome Perfume, and Estee Lauder Perfume as well. Now I don't know if the perfumes are full sizes, they're probably not, obviously, but still, you're basically getting all luxury stuff in this advent calendar, so I think that's why it's expensive. But yeah, 20,000 for getting like so many luxury products is actually not a very bad deal. But would I buy it for myself personally? Definitely not. But I think it's a very unique thing that finally we're having advent calendars here in India. I had seen, I think Key also do an advent calendar, but I think it was like PR. I'm not quite sure if you could buy the Key advent calendar, which I saw last year, I think. Yeah, it was something everyone got in PR, like a lot of influencers, but I'm not sure if it was available to purchase or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, in the description box, sorry, in the comment section. Please feel to do that, because my memory is not that great. Okay, moving on to our last two products, both under That's Unique category. Firstly, we have something from Conscious Chemist. This is their Lift Me Up Collagen Jelly Cream. I was very interested to see this, and I am even more interested to try it out and see what it's going to be like. I think it would make a nice night cream, along with using retinol and other stuff. I think it would make a really nice product. So it's something which I don't mind trying out, and I possibly will as well. And then the last product is actually from Bare Anatomy. It's the hair care brand from the Innovis umbrella, and this is their Root Lift and Volume spray. Now the reason I put this in the That's Unique category is because A, I've not seen something like this, and B, I think B Blunt has something that's similar to this as well. Maybe not exactly that similar, but I'm kind of excited to see, because I feel like it is kind of like a dry shampoo, but not really. It's supposed to be more for like styling. So basically, if this is like your second day, third day hair, and you still want to like style it, you can use the spray first and then style your hair. That's what I got from the initial stuff that I saw basically about it. So that's definitely quite unique and interesting, and if I feel like I want to try it out, or maybe I have an occasion to use something like this, I could get it for sure. So yes, those are all the products. That is not everything which I wanted to talk about, but the other few products, I feel like there's like 1-2 products in the other categories, so I'll save that for next time. For today's video, these are the only products I wanted to talk about and kind of keep the video a little bit more on the concise side. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and yes, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll definitely do another video like this in like the next few weeks. We have so many new launches happening, you guys, so I'm very excited for like next month and then even December's new beauty releases videos. So yes, if you have not already checked out my huge playlist where I talk about new launches, basically I feel like every month approximately. You can go and check it out. I'm going to add this video also to that playlist, so you can go and watch like past months videos if you have not already checked them out. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, bye guys. Bye bye.